If you just experienced a house fire, first, let me say, I know how overwhelming this feels, but recovery is possible. You don't have to go through this alone. There's a step-by-step path forward. And if you watch until the end, I'll share how to get a completely free, customized, tailored recovery plan to guide you every step of the way. My name is Lewis, and we are House Fire Solutions. A fire can feel devastating, but the recovery process is more manageable if you know what to do. Today, we'll cover the critical first 48 hours and how costs vary depending on your location, expert strategies for navigating insurance, red flags that can trip up homeowners, and finally, how to access free resources to guide you every step of the way. The first 2 days after a fire are the most critical. Step 1 is to ensure safety. Do not go back inside until officials say it's safe. Step 2, contact your insurance company within 24 hours to start your claim and ask about any emergency funds. The next step is to secure your property. Board up windows and tarp the roof to prevent any further damage. Next step is to arrange temporary housing, usually covered by your additional living expenses. Next, you want to get the fire report from the fire department. And lastly is to document everything: photos, videos, and an inventory of damaged belongings. Now, some quick do's and don'ts during the process. Now, here's what you should and shouldn't do. Do contact utilities and disconnect gas, water, and electricity. Also, do notify your mortgage lender and save every receipt for meals, clothing, and lodging. Now, don't throw away damaged items before the adjuster sees them. Don't attempt to do any do-it-yourself cleanup or DIY cleanup, as it could void your insurance. And don't rush into contracts with restoration companies without insurance approval. Recovery is very stressful, so also remember to care for your emotional health during the process and your family's emotional health as well. A common reality check is that recovery costs vary by location. A lot of times homeowners may not know this. So recovery costs can dramatically depend on where you live. In fact, rebuilding in a major city can cost 2 to 3 times more than the same project in a suburban area. Now, why is this? It's because higher labor rates, stricter building codes, costly permits, and material shipping. These factors make location one of the biggest influences on your recovery budget. And then when we look at a realistic example, let's compare a 1,000 square foot home, right? In a major city like San Francisco or New York, initial cleanup is going to be around $5,500, with a full rebuild ranging between $350,000 to $900,000. In a suburban area, cleanup averages around $4,200, and rebuilding ranges from $150,000 to $250,000, sometimes a little bit more, but that's a savings of over $100,000 just based on location alone. Keep in mind as well that timelines differ too. Major cities can take up to a year to rebuild, while suburban areas may be done in 5 to 9 months. So both very long timelines, and it's something to keep in mind, but differ by location. Insurance navigation during this period is very important, and this is because insurance is your financial lifeline after a fire. But you need to understand your policy, right? Dwelling coverage repairs the structure, personal property covers your belongings, and ALE covers temporary living costs. Now remember, insurance adjusters work for the company, not for you. If your claim is over $50,000, consider hiring a public adjuster. They charge 10 to 15%, but often secure 30% or more in additional payouts. Keep detailed records of all calls, receipts, and communication. A dedicated recovery notebook can be a lifesaver during this time, so consider using one. So some key takeaways to recap over the first 48 hours matter the most, right? Location can change your costs by 200 to 300%. Documentation is your strongest weapon, and recovery isn't just about rebuilding the house. More importantly, and especially from a lot of our clientele, we learned that restoring is about your security and your peace of mind. And the next steps forward are about your peace of mind, right? So with the right plan, you can move forward with confidence. You need to watch out for red flags when making these decisions, right? So before you start, some major red flags to look out for are: number one, contractors demanding more than 50% up front, often in cash, okay? Number two, insurance companies stalling inspections or changing adjusters with no explanation. Number three, unlicensed restoration companies who flood disaster zones looking for quick money. This is all but too common. Homeowners have lost tens of thousands by falling into these traps. If you would like to, contact us at any time during this process. We offer homeowners a completely free, personalized house fire recovery plan tailored to your unique situation. You'll also get access to our trusted referral network, including vetted contractors, public adjusters, and housing specialists. So if your home has been damaged by a fire, don't wait. Contact us, House Fire Solutions, today for clear steps and trusted solutions. We are proud to be the only full service partner for fire damage recovery from start to finish.